survey finds that the vast majority of Americans, 86%, believe in vitro fertilization should be legal.
That survey comes after a controversial ruling by Alabama Supreme Court pushed IVF treatments into the national spotlight. Some U.S. senators are now working on legislation to address that issue. 2 News reporter Adrian Oglesby spoke with both major party candidates about their views on IVF. Adrian, what did they have to say about it?
Thank you, Lauren. Caleb. After the Alabama controversy surrounding IVF treatments, many women across the states are worried, even here in Ohio. Now, back in November, Ohio voters approved an overreaching reproductive amendment that not only addressed abortion, but also fertility treatments like IVF. And just this week, we narrowed the Senate race down to 2 big runners, Democrat Sherrod and Republican Moreno, both who stand on 2 separate sides of these issues. I had a chance to speak with Brown, who says what we saw in Alabama is a direct correlation between the overturn of Roe v. Wade.
I think when you have politicians in Columbus and those that want to represent Ohioans in Washington who are for a national abortion ban, they'll continue to try to overturn the decision of the voters. They'll continue to try to go to Washington and enact a national abortion ban. They, for whatever reason, they don't believe, and I sometimes don't even understand it. They don't really trust women and their families and their doctors to make these decisions. I trust women.
He went on to share that voters should also always consider human rights issues and women's health issues and personal privacy issues. Now, I spoke with Moreno, who says that the IVF debate is a manufactured issue.
It's all made up by the media. This is, and the Democrats, of course. I don't know any Republican that's against IVF. I have family and friends that have had IVF done. And as a result, they have beautiful, wonderful kids that have changed their lives. I'm in favor of anything that increases our birth rates. We're not even at replacement levels. So we have to make certain that we have policies in place to get us there.
Contradicting this statement, Moreno previously signed to oppose Issue 1, which under Issue 1, along with abortion, birth control, and miscarriage care, it would also protect access to in vitro fertilization treatments. Now, it is important to note the 2 differences between Alabama and Ohio. In Alabama, personhood is considered conception.
I can't see how the Ohio Supreme Court could logically look at the Reproductive Freedom Amendment and say at the same time that the Constitution believes that any fertilized embryo is a person.
Now, he went on to share that the 2024 federal election will be essential for ensuring that reproductive rights in Ohio continue along the lines that voters decided last fall. Now, NBC News last reported that House Republicans say they support IVF, but are simply divided over how to protect it, as many say Congress should not legislate on it.